Okay, after this really short break, we're now back for. You're still tuning in to the 4-digit MWC Qualifiers, and right now we're watching Netherlands starting with stage 4 instead of 1. But let me recap. Let me recap this insane run from the Netherlands. Stage 1, 992, 991, 984. Stage 2, 996, 996, 996. Stage 3, 991, 985, 984.
Each of these players in a regular country would be considered a carry. We have not one, not two, but 3 carries in the Netherlands.
And actually, quite surprisingly, we see Narumi actually playing stage 4, which is interesting.
And everybody's holding really well in this. Too fast for you, especially with that 99.8.
99.8 in mirror, mind you. And Shoyora actually getting a mirror run as well.
Oh yeah. Tells me that they've been practicing this map a lot. And is that an actual miss? I'm inclined to believe that's... Oh yeah, that was just quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If Netherlands misses, you gotta assume it's Lions, I think. Because this team is insane.
Yeah, they're bar none one of the most consistent teams in this tournament.
So yeah, we see Too Fast for You actually carrying their team really, really hard. 99.83 is actually insane on this kind of map.
And holding combo on this map is also really important. And these accuracies are also really, really good as well. Not just good, but they're important for the team.
Yeah, Narumi almost catching up to the 99.6, but dropping kinda harmful judgment soon after. But yeah, Too Fast for You, like, really showing what they've got and how they progressed in the... Oh my god, Shoya!
Oh, that's a miss from Shora.
And that might not be climbed, actually. That might not be climbed.
It looks like a bona fide miss. Bona fide miss. But Narumi is climbing his accuracy up to 99.6. And as mentioned before, Too Fast for You is holding at 99.8.
I think Lion is doing things. Don't assume that.
Yeah, that was a client, but that was a client for both Narumi and Too Fast.
Yeah. But yeah, Too Fast for You getting a 993, which is actually insane.
195. Oh my god.
That's actually insane, man. That's actually pretty insane. And Narumi with the 986, which is really, really respectable. 8200 shift, which can be reduced in the second try, I guess. And Shoya with the miss, and that miss can definitely be erased in the second round.
But all 3 players did absolutely rock solid, even with that miss from Shara. We're gonna see.
Yeah, right now we're gonna see the hybrid, and arguably, actually going from memory, hybrid might be a stage that the Netherlands actually is gonna perform well on. I think, for example, Too Fast for You is a really good all-rounder. Too Fast for You so far has played.
We've seen Too Fast for You in all stages 2 through 4 were all covered by Too Fast for You. So that's the definite person to watch out for in terms of all-roundedness.
Yeah, Too Fast for You is like the best carry, the best MVP for Netherlands. And actually, we're gonna see Samuel HK Klumpers. I don't know, Samuel H. Klumpers? Samuel, I guess. And Samuel has been an upcoming player, really astoundingly upcoming player, and actually Samuel is really underranked as hell. Really,
Samuel
really
is an
underranked.
excellent long note release player, so I have no doubts that he'll do well in this.
Yeah, actually Samuel is also a really decent Rise player as well, but not as decent as some of those other players. So
Yeah.
I expect Samuel to do really well on hybrids and to pass as well. Narumi is also kind of all-rounded.
He's definitely the best at Rise out of all his skill sets, but all these players are all-rounded.
Yeah, keep in mind that Narumi is actually technically a actual MWC player.
Actually, all these players are MWC players. This 4-digit team is actually Netherlands' actual MWC team. If you count out Tyranics and Bakuretsu, who are more physically capable than a 4-digit.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see, well, Too Fast for You getting an actually really insane beginning.
And Too Fast for You's accuracy on these long notes is just astounding. One of the top accuracies so far.
Yeah, like as I said, Samuel is also really, really doing well on hybrid. 99.6 is actually high tier, top tier. Kind of dropping a little bit here, but still doing fine. Doing on par with Narumi as well, 99.5 flat.
And Clumpers and Narumi are actually tying each other. And they're both holding combo, which is very important for the team performance.
Too Fast for You falling off the 99.8 mantle, but I think they can catch up really quick.
Yeah, as we get into this Rise section, it may favor Knight Narumi.
Because Narumi is already catching up from the 99.5 to the 99.6, so that's looking really, really good for Netherlands.
It's almost as if a lid was taken off of Knight Narumi as we progress into that Rise section.
Yeah, it's almost like Knight Narumi has become Day Narumi.
No. Well, you gotta make him rhyme, so he'd be like, Day Rudy. Okay.
Okay, let's stop. Let's stop doing that. But yeah. Oh, Too Fast for You not gonna catch that 99.8.
But he can still climb up to 99.8 because the ending is definitely cake for him to take.
Yeah,
Knight Narumi.
Slow releases and Too Fast for You seems to be good on releases. At least
Knight Narumi climbing up.
Yeah,
Assumes, yeah.
Narumi is actually caught up to the 99.6, and 99.6 is a really good score. We're most likely gonna see a 985-ish K from Narumi.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so 992 from Too Fast for You, 987 from Narumi, and 983 from Samuel.
FCs from everybody.
Yeah, really clean runs. Samuel can get rid of that 100, that pesky 100, to get a little bit better score on the second run, and get rid of those some of those 200s as well. But overall, this seems like a really clean run, really clean hybrid run. So I think they already have like a good basis to work on. It's definitely improvable, but they know where they are.
Yeah,
pretty high on the list. Right now, we're going back to a small break before they get their second try, and you will see exactly how insane those players are on SV accuracy and
you'll get to see. You'll get. No, I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, you'll see exactly how insane. Ready perfectly. Right now, Rumi and Samuel. are prepared on those SVs. But yeah, they already have like really solid placement on SV, on accuracy, on LNs, on Rise, on stage 4. It's definitely improvable because Shoira actually missed once. So getting that 973 to somewhere in the 985-ish K would be pretty beneficial. And hybrid, we've just seen that, and it's pretty decent. So I think right from the get-go, only going from their first try, Netherlands is already like high or top seed already.
Yeah, and for those of you who have we've only seen stages 4 and 5 been played, we're gonna watch stages 1 through 3, Pat said. And we're gonna be in for a treat. You're gonna see carnage, and by carnage I mean Rainbow 300s.
Yeah, honestly, if we're looking at any improvements on SV specifically, I think the improvements can come from Samuel. Samuel, who has got like 2 200 and 1 100. That can be erased like with Pursuit concentration. Samuel's ratio as well, 198 regulars. I think that's improvable, but that depends on Samuel's actual preparation on the SV.
Yeah.
Narumi having 2 200s is kind of unfortunate, and I think knowing Narumi, that's very much improvable. And Narumi is actually has got 109 regulars, which is actually insane.
It's safe to say that with Black Orient, Netherlands can improve by a few thousand more points, and given how good they already are, that is a statement.
Yeah, I think best case scenario, you're looking for something along a 995, 993, and 992, or something like that, which is completely insane to think about.
That would be an improvement of over, like, what is that? That is 20,000 points. Oh my god. If we saw everybody in the Netherlands get over 990k on Black Orient, oh my god.
Yeah, honestly, you don't want to miss this second SV try, because this is we're doing this live. This is most likely going to be the top 1 seed in terms of
like,
SV.
These players are treating the SV like it's the accuracy chart.
Yeah, we don't want to put like a lot of pressure on Netherlands. I know that Netherlands is feeling really watched right now, especially since a lot of countries must be very curious about how Netherlands can exactly perform on this.
That's a very fair point.
Yeah, I mean, we're all here to relax, we're all here to have fun, but the thing is, Netherlands already has a solid placement, so they can have fun on the second try. Just ease up a little bit, ease up.
Yeah, their strategy is definitely see what we can do on the second run, but don't really fret. And if anything, it gives them more breathing room to be more comfortable. Less tournament nerves.
I actually don't know if Samuel is actually prepping for the second run, or if Freak is gonna actually play the SV instead of Samuel, which is gonna be a kind of nuts showing that they actually have not 3 but 4 SV players.
We know Freak is Freak is really good at long notes, so if Freak is also an SV carry, that would just cement the depth of Netherlands.
Oh my god, are they actually doing this?
Oh my god,
Oh
Freak
my
is actually subbing
god.
in for Samuel HK Lumpers.
Oh my god, they're actually doing it. They're actually gambling it. They're actually gambling it. That's insane.
Like, to me, it's pretty clear that all 6 players have practiced this SV chart.
Yeah, that's actually a statement. It's actually a statement. A dangerous statement.
And we'll just have to wait to see. I've already seen some impressive accuracies right off the bat, but it's not...
Okay, so Narumi actually getting... If I had to compare to the first turn, that's actually a subpar performance. But it's still actually
and Frank
really
actually
good.
Coming back to 99.5, but it's definitely recoverable.
It's like insane to think that Narumi is actually getting an insane 99.76 rank, and I'm calling it subpar.
Yeah.
And Ready perfectly actually choking that jump.
No.
I think they're memeing right now. I think they're throwing the run.
They have to be throwing this one. Yeah. This, even with the... it just shows how confident this team is in their SV abilities.
Anyways, let's just watch for fun. Let's just bang our heads to the music.
Yeah. This song is a banger.
Yeah, I think Ready Perfectly doesn't care anymore that like Ready Perfectly already had like a double S with 138 regulars, so I think Ready Perfectly is just fully aware. They must be on the VC right now. Let's kind of talking dirty to each other.
Yeah.
And Freak, even with a miss, they must be like making fun of him.
It's all in good name.
Yeah, I was actually kind of expecting like a scroll 1 run or something. If they were actually meaning it, but oh well. Still, we can see a quote unquote okay run from
that was
Rumi,
a
which
double
is...
that was a SS from Rumi. Okay.
Okay, I'm eating my words.
Yeah.
Narumi actually got a slightly worse ratio than before, but 112 is actually...
He didn't drop any 200s.
Yeah, getting an actual 112, yeah. Actually, what's the meme about the 112 already? Like, I don't remember if they skipped like the 113 or if they skipped the 112. Yeah, do you remember the GoldenEye meme?
Oh, I don't know of this, unfortunately, so sad.
Well. Anyways.
We're going to stage 2. We're going to stage 2, and it's going to be another exciting pick to witness. Already saw a triple 996K, and I wouldn't be surprised if these people improve their scores. But not that they have any reason to worry.
Anyways, let me remind you that Netherlands has actually got a triple 996 right now, so they can afford to make a mistake here.
Yeah.
Right now, Too Fast Furious is kind of locked into oblivion, so maybe a panic button might be in order.
Blame Bancho. Blame Bancho. I'll make you come up to my cloud. Best believe I'm not coming down. No, I am not coming down. I think a panic button might be in order, but in any case, it looks like Ready Perfectly and Knight Rumi are doing extremely solidly.
Okay, we
Both
see the full
are the
picture here.
99.9 range.
And right now, the full picture is really beautiful. I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying this piece of art.
Yeah.
Ready Perfectly actually dropped a little bit since I said that.
But it's Knight Rumi that's that's popping off. Doing even better than they did in the previous round.
Oh yeah. It's looking like a really good score. Rumi dropping off from the 99.9, but soon catching it. Yep. Catching it again.
And these players are absolutely nailing these slow jacks.
But eating them like cereal in breakfast. And it seems that the performance is pretty equal. Ready Perfectly is kind of slightly behind, maybe because of a 200.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even notice that Too Fast For You had mirror on.
Me neither. But we're seeing scores centered around the 99.8687 range.
Yeah, I actually think that what was that 200 now, Rumi?
That was the Rumi thonk moment, but it's all in good fun. In any case, we're gonna see these players perform very similarly to how they did last time, and as in we got 3 carries.
Yeah. It's definitely not going to be a high score, but 59 regulars is definitely respectable, despite the unfortunate 200. Unfortunate 200. But yeah, everyone has got under 100 regulars, which is absolutely astounding. So whoever gets Netherlands in their groups is really
screwed.
Yeah, they're pretty much screwed against Netherlands. And they don't seem to be choking either, so... Well, choking in terms of 200, maybe, but in terms of misses, probably not.
We're probably gonna see Frake sub in for stage 3.
But I guess it's really unfortunate that we haven't witnessed Netherlands' first run, but maybe that's for the better. Because maybe if Netherlands felt the pressure of us all watching them, maybe that had gotten worse scores.
Yeah, maybe the fact that we weren't streaming them contributed to their very good performances.
Yeah, I think this tournament is rigged.
Yeah. I mean, even the referees from the Netherlands.
Yeah, Danny PX is actually from Netherlands, so it is actually rigged.
Yeah, that is a rigged moment. Rigged momento.
Yep. Right now, what we're witnessing right now in the Netherlands qualifiers is the full corruption, the full state of the corruption in 4DMWC. Nice job, Logan. You really outdid yourself.
Thank you very much, Logan. This was all an inside job by the Netherlands to get first place or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Logan.
Well, I don't know about first place. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Logan has actually bought a mansion in the Netherlands and is actually trying to corrupt some politicians behind the scenes. We don't know what's going on. We are only commentators.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go for Yenens.
This map is not forgiving in any way. If you screw up one of these releases, you are going to drop percentage.
Anyways, I think, yeah, the Netherlands already had really decent talent scores, like 991, 985, and 984. So, yeah, right now it might look like an improvement, actually. It's actually looking pretty slick.
Yeah, we've actually got superior accuracies by now, but those accuracies might go down, but we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, Too Fast for You reiterating, I don't know my English, reiterating the 99.8 Samba. And Freak not too far behind, especially since Too Fast for You is dropping a few 200s here and there. Samuel's still doing a great job. 99.6 is really respectable.
It looks like Freak is like doing better than they did previously, and Too Fast for You is also doing really well.
Yeah, really well, but not necessarily doing a PB right now. I wanna.
I think that's a PB for Frank. I don't know if that's a PB for Too Fast for You, but it looks to be not a PB by 42 points.
Okay, it's definitely an improvement for the Netherlands. Too Fast for You missed their PB by 100 points. No, by
42
they actually
points.
missed 42 points. They actually missed their PB by 42 points. Insane consistency.
But Samuel and Freak improved by a couple thousand points each.
Yeah, so definitely an improvement on an already insane run. So, yeah. Netherlands, guys. Netherlands. Actually, did you know that if you turn Netherlands flag sideways, you get France?
I think the colors are a bit off.
The colors are a little bit off, but it does the job, I think.
You have to darken it by a little bit, but then you would be correct.
Yeah, gotta fix the the hue a little bit. And yeah, actually, it looks like Netherlands is actually getting colonized by whichever country. I want to say France,
the UK.
Or maybe the UK, yeah.
If you live, I don't know anything about European history, by the way, so that's on me.
Nah, they're just scheming.
No.
Of course, it's all in good fun. But anyways, I think here we're gonna have to go back into serious mode because stage 4 is the one stage that Netherlands has to improve on if they wanna compete for potentially like the top 3 or top 5 seeds.
We did see a miss from the team on this stage previous try. So we're gonna have to see if they FC this collectively.
Let's put our game faces on and let's be 100% serious.
Let's get ready to roll.
It's a fast way actually with a mirror.
We saw previously Too Fast for You and Night Narumi performing exceptionally well.
Yeah, the thing is, the players for the first try were actually Too Fast for You, Night Narumi, and Shoya. But right now, it seems that Shoya was replaced by Samuel, so they're trying something else.
Yeah, and it looks like this may pay off.
Samuel may be getting a little bit lower accuracy than the two other players, but it's still a really respectable run.
And if you're getting low accuracy on the team, the best thing you can do is maintain that combo without dropping that accuracy even further. The last thing you want is a miss.
Of course. But yeah, judging from the accuracies, like Narumi's and Samuel, well, actually overall they're veering towards the 99.5. So, like, the general consensus actually from the country is that Netherlands should be performing really astoundingly in early game, but if we see them in late game, they might be starting to have trouble. But
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say because right now they're doing really well. Like they actually can get 3 players performing consistently right now, like we're seeing now.
At this rate, they're going to beat their old score by a few thousand points. Because the team average is around 99.56. But it was that one miss by Shora that really took their accuracy down. So if we don't get a miss here, we could see a drastic improvement.
Yeah, we're approaching the end of the song and it's looking really good for Netherlands.
It's looking pretty spicy for the Netherlands, having 3 full combos and very clean accuracies from all players.
Alright, so the scores are in. We actually get a 990k from Too Fast For You, and 985 and 982 are pretty respectable for Narumi and Samuel. In fact. But those weird judgments are gonna kind of put Netherlands a little bit below.
It's still an improvement from their previous run by 5,000 points, thanks to the lack of any misses. But those stray judgments are going to hurt.
Yeah, I don't know where that 50, where those 50s or those hundreds came from. Like, they're really weird.
I assume it would come from rushing a little bit in the jump streams. Yes. I wouldn't really be surprised.
Yeah, accidental manip, you know.
When manip goes wrong.
Oh yeah, you don't really want to manip in a tournament based on accuracy.
Unless it's dense enough that manipping would beat most players that wouldn't manip. But even then, like, it's hard to say because manip is one technique and
yeah, I guess
it doesn't really transfer. But
yeah, imagine manipping accuracy.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a thing. I think it's actually a thing. Like, you would like jump for something, but you would offset your fingers like a 1 millimeter, and so by offsetting your fingers 1 millimeter, your second finger gets like 3 milliseconds after the first one, and that kind of improves your accuracy a little bit. But that's really tricky.
I can do that if it's like 200 BPM or less, but if it's faster, then I may have to jump trill, especially if it gets into like the 2230.
Yeah,
when it begins
it might be. Yeah, it might be applicable to like a beta or delta level. I don't know.
I would say it all depends on how early you develop your accuracy, and that's like not really correlated with your physical ability.
Mm-hmm. Actually, for this very last song of the session, we see Too Fast for You and Samuel with both mirrors on. Mirror, mirror, tell me who is the prettiest. I don't know the English for that, but oh well.
The mirror has seen some nasty things involving Lord Farquaad, but that's for another day.
Yeah, I really hope that the mirrors do not see ugly judgments. Right now, it doesn't seem to be the case, as all players are doing a really great job of sustaining decent accuracies.
That's right.
Yeah, Samuel kind of dropping a little bit. I say that because they dropped into the 9.3, but recovered soon after.
Yeah, we've got Too Fast for You and Knight of Rumi both carrying. Knight of Rumi's act went down just now, but Too Fast for You's accuracy is really good.
Yeah, so actually the mirrors were already a thing from first try, so it's actually a common thing from Too Fast for You and Samuel. So maybe they have some trouble in some specific pattern. Maybe the ending, I think, maybe getting the roll from one side to another might be different.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit hard to say, but judging from this, I think Samuel will get a little bit of a boost coming into the rice section.
Yeah, hopefully. Samuel's first try accuracy is actually like 99.48, so still a bit to catch up, but nothing impossible.
Yeah, and Knight Rumi is actually doing better than last time. Same for Too Fast for You. But we do see a miss from Too Fast for You, and that is gonna mean that Netherlands is not going to improve their stage 5 score.
Yeah, that's definitely a nail in the coffin, because their hybrid scores were already like stellar. So
Yeah.
they can pretty much further on here, and nothing would change.
Yeah, it's not that they would need to improve.
Yeah, they were already like top tier. Like going from their stage 4 performance, which is only slightly lower than top seed average. I'm kind of anticipating, but still, we should see Netherlands in like the top 5-ish, maybe top 10 if all the other countries are as insane as Netherlands is, if not even more. And speaking of insane, we're going to see Brazil next round with
no.
Belgium. Yeah,
I
Brazil
am
is actually
so
insane.
excited to see Brazil, and I'm also excited to see Belgium. Like, Brazil has a bunch of really good up-and-coming LN players, and Belgium has Spam Block. That dude is nearly beta.
Yeah, Spam Block is nearly like overranked. It's like he's almost bannable for this tournament. So
That's insane.
anyways, that's the end of the qualifiers for the Netherlands. Absolutely astounding qualifiers.
Saw
You
top
witnessed-
performances from wire to wire.
You just witnessed most likely a top seed performance. So yeah, other countries, if you have watched this, get to training if you haven't played your qualifiers yet.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're Brazil or Belgium and your match is coming up like right now, it might be a little too late for that.
Yeah, and maybe you have 3 minutes to play through it in typo.
Maybe you've got 3 minutes to practice the SVs in Black Orient.
Yeah, maybe it would work like in double time.
Double time. Saves time.
Double
Genius.
time SVs. Yeah, totally works.